So the first thing that you're going to do is on your small pieces of paper, you can just take some crayons and just add whatever sort of decorations you want. You can just scribble, you could do circles, you could do swirls, you could always write maybe like some secret messages on them, whatever you want to do. If you look, I'm using a white crayon right there. Those are really fun because you can't see the white until you add the washable marker and the water later. After you're done with the crayon, then you're going to take some washable markers and just color everything in. You could do stripes like this, add whatever sort of colors you want. I would recommend having different colors in different areas of your paper, just so you have a lot of different kinds of color going through the whole thing. Once you have everything the way that you want it, you can take water and a paintbrush and kind of just get the washable markers wet, and then they'll kind of bleed through the whole thing, which is kind of cool. Then you have like kind of the colors mixing and all of that fun stuff. And do all of that, and then while you wait for all of those to dry, you can start working on the eyes. So there were 3 different eyes in the packet: dog, cat, and owl. You can color whichever one you want. I added some pink to his nose, and then now I'm making the color in his eyes. I'm going over different layers, so if you look, I start really light, and lightly coloring, I can add different layers of different colors into them. Now I'm going in with the yellow just to kind of darken it up, and then I'm mixing the brown on top of it. Now I'm going to go in with white, and the white kind of smudges everything together. You don't have to do this. That is completely up to you. I just like to add layers of different crayons to add a little bit more depth, but again, you don't have to. And then once those papers are dry, you can rip them up into strips, which is super fun to do. And then take your glue, and I'm just adding little squigglies through the whole thing, so it kind of is glued to something. And then if there are edges that are kind of sticking up a little bit more, you can always glue those down better later. So see how they're all coming, all the papers are coming from the middle? That's what you want no matter what animal that you are making. And then you cut out the eyes and nose, kind of put them where you want them, see what you need to cover up still. So I'm kind of finishing all of that up, gluing it all together, and then I'm gluing the nose on and the eyes, and I can start adding those final touches. I'm taking off the parts of the paper that are really sticking out, and I'm adding the mouth and the nose and the ears. And you can also use crayons. Maybe I want to put some purple in there. You can always add some lines like fur, or you can just kind of leave it. That is completely up to you. And then once you're done with all of that, time for the final touch. Very excited. So we can take, this is glossy and it will dry clear. And so you take this and you can put it over those eyes to make them pop even more. And they will look a little white for a bit, and then they will dry gloss. And there you go, that's what I did. So here are some examples of what yours might look like when they're done.